Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you watched my previous video from street to sweet, you will see how I plucked beautiful Seville oranges or bitter oranges from the street to make this sumptuous cake, this delicious yummy cake that you see right on your screen. So after plucking this oranges from the street, I decided to take them home to wash them to make this gorgeous cranberry orange cake. And do you know what, this is the perfect cake for Christmas. So to start making this cake, we have all our ingredients all set out on our workspace. And the good thing about this ingredient is that you don't need a mixer. You're just going to boil your butter, everything in a pot. So this I call this a boiled cake. What I'm doing now is to unwrap my butter that I'll be adding to my hot pot. Like I told you, if you don't have a mixer, you don't have to worry. You can make this cake without a mixer because I'm not going to use a mixer for this recipe. So you dump your butter into your hot pot. Allow this to melt. Before then, add in your cocoa powder. Melt your cocoa powder with the butter. We'll then add our sugar into the butter cocoa powder mixture. Stir it together. Then these are the Seville oranges that we got from the street. After washing them, they're all clean and looking so beautiful. And gently I start to grate them into the chocolate mixture. But just make sure you grate only the zest. You don't want the rind in the cocoa mixture so that your cake doesn't turn bitter. The orange itself is bitter, so you don't even want more bitterness in it. So I'll be using the zest of this orange, which I'll scrape into this. Then I'll still cut the Seville orange so that I can squeeze the juice, as you can see me do, into the cocoa mixture. So squeeze half of the orange juice into the mixture. The fragrance is amazing. Stir it together once more. Then we'll add our boiled cranberries into the cocoa mixture. You can also use dried cranberries. I just started to boil mine to soften it, and I wanted to remove the excess sugar that they used in drying the cranberries. So you stir everything together once again before then adding your water into the pot. Good. Stir it again together once more. Okay, good. This is looking good, and this is all you need. This recipe is very easy, it's quick, and it's straightforward. This will make a perfect Christmas cake for your table, or even a Christmas giveaway cakes for your loved ones. So we'll set this aside to cool. We'll start making our cake. So I added some baking soda into our flour, mix it together. Then in my mixing bowl, I'll add 4 large eggs. Whisk this together. Then we'll then gently pour in our cocoa mixture into the eggs while stirring it so that it doesn't cook. But I'm sure by now your cocoa mixture would have cooled down. But gently stir everything together. Good. I'll then add some vanilla essence or flavoring into the cake. Stir together. Before then adding the flour mixture into the wet ingredients. So you stir everything together. Your flour, baking soda, add it into your cocoa mixture and stir everything together. Good. I switched to my rubber spatula to make sure that everything is well combined. And this is what we have. The consistency is just perfect. We'll then gently start adding our spices. And to make this cake even to taste so much like Christmas, I like to mix my spices. So I start by adding a little dash of ginger powder into the cake batter. Add some cloves, some allspice, and then some cinnamon powder. Stir it well to combine. This smells so good. Okay, now this is now the time for us to pour our batter into our prepared pan. And also preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Oil your pan, put your parchment paper so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Then gently you pour in your cake batter into your prepared pan. You have to bake this for about 30 minutes or 35 minutes. Or when you put in a toothpick and it comes out clean, then you know that your cake is ready. So just make sure you have your oven preheating, and then gently we'll take our cake batter and pop it into the oven. After a few minutes, our cake is cooked and it looks amazing. It looks so delicious. When I touch it, it springs back. So this is good. After the cake cools for some time, I will then gently cut this delicious cake and plate it just for us to have a taste of what the cake looks like or what it feels like. This is a rich fruit cake, so you're going to love it. After cutting it, you can see the beautiful square and how beautiful the crumbs look. They are all packed together, and you can see it didn't incorporate a lot of air because we didn't use a mixer. And this is by far one of the easiest cakes you can make. This is simply by boiling your butter and all the wet ingredients except the eggs in your pot. then you mix your flour with the wet ingredients, put the flavor in, and then you're good to go, and then the spices. But this looks amazing. So I just tried to plate the food, the cake, and also you can see that I cut some of the Seville oranges on the side for people to know that this has orange in it, for people to know the flavor. Then I topped it with some dried cranberries also for people to see that this is a cranberry orange cake. Can you beat this? This looks amazing. It's so delicious. I took it to church and everybody loved it. It was just purely fantastic. It was simply amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and I hope to see you in my next one. See you then. Bye.